So I'm making this small video. Maybe it helps somebody when he tries to change the chords for the Alpha Yoke from Honeycomb. So I tried to follow the tutorial on the forum, on Microsoft Flight Simulator forum, but I couldn't pass the number 2 part where it says to remove the yoke. I don't know how am I supposed to remove the yoke after 2 screws. It's just way more complex than that. And also I think Honeycomb is not servicing the units like this. Basically when they have to remove the cord or to change it, they will not tear apart the whole unit. It has to be simpler than that. It has to be more efficient. So after looking at the mechanics, it looks like it's actually designed to be more efficient than that. So basically you remove the lead with the 8 screws that are underneath. There are 8 of them, 4 on this side and 4 on this side, and they are the Phillips, not Allen, and not a hexagon, and also they are on the extremity, so not in the middle of the panel underneath. And also take a note, when you remove the lead, if you test the yoke by any chance with the lead removed and you grab this, it's actually recommended not to grab by this because it's flimsy. But if you move this by pushing the yoke, you might, like me, you might make the USB-C port just slide out of the hole, and then the connector will not make good contact and you will have a dead yoke. You will not know what happened. You just need to remove the lead again and make sure the metal part here passed correctly through the hole, otherwise you will have some head scratching moment. So back to this. So the easiest is just don't remove any LED, don't remove the yoke, don't remove the potentiometer, don't remove anything, don't remove the rails. You just go here in the center, and in the center you will have this construction. It's made of 3 parts. First you will have the locking system for the roll axis cord, which is this one. You remove, obviously, you remove the screws at the end of the end caps, here and here. They are the two screws, the small ones. And then you can turn this after you loosen this center lock, or you remove it. The best way is to remove it completely, and then you just turn this to the side and it will just pop out. It's very easy then. And then turn to the other side and pop it out, and then it's out, and you will find yourself with this piece. Then unscrew the 2 screws one by one, little by little, with an Allen key like this, and then remove the part. It will just raise like this, and then you will find yourself with this part that is underneath. It's like this. And if you look at this part, you will understand that this is meant to be placed like this when you reassemble it. You place it like this, put the other part on top, and screw the screws into the nuts. And why it's meant to be placed like this? Because if you look, let me put it on a black contrast, so you can see the nuts are inside like in a box, because you have another small screw here. If you remove it, you will remove this cap and you will see the nuts inside. So this is like a unit with the nuts already placed, and you can place it underneath the axle and you can lock it. They could have just glued the nuts temporarily with some glue and then grab them with some automation, or maybe with good hands, and they could have just to get away with this. But to make it actually repairable several times, they thought of this. So this is very clever and it's very welcome design actually. So you remove this, you can remove it as many times as you need. And after you have removed this, basically you got rid of the cord for roll axis, and now you will look inside, and inside you will have these two screws that goes with the same Allen key, and you unscrew them, and at the end you will have this part below, and this part is actually removable. This is the locking system for the aileron, and this is also clever. You can see it has some what's the name for this kind of nuts? Anyway, I'm not using them now. This is just a name. So you can place it. It's like a small sign. You can see it. It just goes into that small groove. You place it there. Slide the new cord, the new improved Honeycomb. It's harder with the phone, but with both hands you can place it there very easy, and then slide when it's placed correctly, this will slide easy, and then you will see, where is it? You will see the nuts. You see, they are shining. So those are also designed. Now you can grab them with the screws on top, little by little, and raise them and lock the cord. Of course, you remove the cord the same way you remove 4 screws, 2 here, 2 here. Remove the nuts by pushing after you released the center, and you just go backwards. With care, you will do it. It's not a big problem. So this is way easier because you don't need to disassemble anything else but this. That's all. You want to remove the cords, you just remove the cords. No electronic parts you need to remove. Okay, I hope it's clear. 7 minutes. Okay, sorry, no scripts.